Hello, and welcome to episode 10 of the Monster Mash movie marathon. It is day 10, and we'll be looking at Werewolf in London. This is a very interesting film. 'Cause it's the first time I watched this film. It's actually a really interesting plot. A botanist wants to get this flower that only comes out in moonlight, but it stops werewolfery, and he gets bitten. At the start of the film, he gets attacked by a werewolf, and then the werewolf guy comes back and asks him for the flower. Now he's studying it. He doesn't want anybody to come and kind of distract him. So he's like, "Oh, I can't show you the flower now, but if you come back, yeah, I'll call you when I'm done with it." He doesn't take that lightly, and he actually steals the flower off this botanist guy. I don't know if that's the right word. The study of flowers. I think it's botanist. I don't know. Anyway, so it's a very interesting plot because it's kind of more science fiction than horror. A lot of these kind of horror films actually are more sci-fi than horror. But yeah, it was just an interesting movie. This was way before. I think this is a couple of years before The Wolfman, so the makeup really isn't that impressive, but it does the job. Like, it's not as impressive as Lon Chaney Jr.'s makeup in The Wolfman. Like, you had like the snout, and then you had the hair in that film, and you really don't hear. You just have kind of this kind of ogre looking makeup design. It's kind of it does a job. It's you can't really have that standard of the later ones. It's really unfair to do that. Yeah, I like this because it's kind of different. In The Wolfman, he goes into this kind of trance when he's the Wolfman, and Werewolf in London, he knows, but he still does. He still kills. So what he does is he leaves his home, and then he goes to this mansion and he locks himself up because, like, the other werewolf guy basically said, "Though it will kill the one that you love the most," which for the main character is like his wife or his girlfriend, and he doesn't want to kill her, so he goes away. He goes far away from her to not kill her, because when the moon rises, he goes into this werewolf form, and they actually made like good rules in this. Like, it's not every night he turns into a wolf. It's kind of every 4 nights in a month. I thought it was really neat. I thought that was a nice touch to, because, like, the Wolfman is kind of like every night he turns into the wolf. you know, every time when the moon's like half full and whatever, he turns into a wolf still. Like, I think that was really kind of stupid. I don't know, yeah. But you know, this film's actually quite good in more kind of the rules. Like, it points out the rules of like the werewolf in this film more so than, you know, the Wolfman. But I guess the Wolfman kind of used the steel, or kind of this metal that kills the Wolfman. Not steel. Silver. Yes. Like, they bring up like silver in the Wolfman to kill, you know, if you want to kill a wolf person, you know, you have to use that. So that kind of thing. But like in this film, they didn't do that. They just shot him and he died, which is, you know, I was basically thinking like, oh, it's gonna be a silver bullet, you know, because that's how you kill a wolf. That's how you kill a werewolf in these horror films, is silver bullets. But they didn't really do that. I didn't really say that, so it probably wasn't silver bullets. Yeah, interesting movie. I've heard bits and pieces about this before. I've heard like it's kind of like the Wolfman, but not as advanced. I think that's a good interpretation of, you know, because again, like this, like a few years before the Wolfman ever was a thing. They kind of laid out some rules about werewolves, which I liked, because I think the most important thing about monsters is you have to specify the rules. What can it do? What can it not do? Because then you get like weird stuff, like the monster just appears out of nowhere, and you think that's a power, you know? Like, I didn't think that's a power of, like, it just spontaneously appears out of nowhere. Like, it's a bit weird. Like Jason in Friday the 13th. He just appears from out of nowhere, seemingly, and he kills. That's, you know. But in the game, like Friday the 13th, they actually like did that as an ability. So I thought that was fun. That was funny. You know, a lot of horror films don't really get that. You need to specify the rules of the horror film. Like, what can this do, what can that do, type thing. You really need to lay it out for your audience. Because, you know, who wants to watch, you know, a film where the monster can do anything it wants, you know? I think, like, good horror films kind of say, this is what the monster can do, it can't do this, but this is what it can do. So, very interesting film. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that's really it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a pleasant evening.